Welcome, everybody, to another chess based interview, this time with someone very special, in my personal opinion, because I found you, Tykhon, on YouTube due to an unpacking video of Fritz 18. Welcome and thank you for the time for being here, Tykhon.
Thank you.
Now, as we can all see already, you are not one of the oldest chess players on the show so far. You are 11. You're turning 12 in a couple of months or something
Yeah,
like that.
1st of March. Yeah.
1st of March. Then you're 12. Then you're not of interest anymore for us. I'm just kidding, of course. But what makes you a bit special is I don't want to give away too much, but you are an online streamer for chess since a longer time. But before we get to that, let me ask you: do you remember how and when you learned to play chess?
Yeah, I remember when I was 3.5 years old,
Oh,
my dad told me how pieces move and yeah, what is chess. And then the next day I got to the chess club and I really enjoyed it there. And
hmm
that's how my long chess journey started.
my goodness, 3.5 years. You must have been barely as tall as the chess
Yes.
pieces after all.
Yeah.
But are your parents professional in chess, or do they are have it more like a hobby, or was it just like I want to teach you chess to see how the
No, they
pieces
just
move?
wanted to show me what is chess. They don't play chess.
How cool, amazing, nice one. Now we're coming to something which is really interesting in my opinion, because you're streaming online chess. You're doing this on Twitch. You're doing this on YouTube. You're doing this on several occasions, and I have the links below the video, of course. So check that out. But you are actually, if I may say so, a professional because you are streaming since many years. Tell me a little bit, or tell me the whole story of how all of this started, if you can.
Yeah, so the story how it all started, I was watching some other streamers and I really, really wanted to also become a streamer and my parents helped me. And yeah, that's how it all started and I'm really happy.
This is so cool. So you started at the age of 7, if I
Yeah.
remember correctly. I mean, that is so you're doing this since for almost 5 years now. You are streaming on Twitch, on YouTube. You're showing videos, and
Yeah.
you're having tactics training. You're doing the Fritz 18. You're played against the Grandmaster. You even actually, I just forgot about this. We had the Fritz 18 raffle of showing your best game, and you actually also won the fourth place there. So yeah, um, but why is it that you're so good in English?
Yeah, it all started because of chess. I got
Hmm.
many friends around the world, and we play Minecraft every day, and we speak only in English. And also, I really like listening to music and watching some video bloggers on YouTube. So, yeah,
Wow,
every
okay.
day.
So yeah, you learn it by just listening to everything. It's like a almost like a pattern recognition, and since you're
Yeah,
very young, you get the language pretty quickly. I even see right now at this moment. I see is it a creeper behind you from
yeah,
Minecraft? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. I know this because of my two brothers. They're almost the same age as yours. So yeah, another game with squares, if I can
yeah.
say so. So okay, now let me ask you some. Maybe it's a stupid question, but Minecraft, is it like the only thing you're playing, or are there some other games? Or
No, I also really like playing FIFA.
Mhm.
Then I also really like playing mobile game Clash Royale. It is very strategic. So yeah, and I like playing football out in the yard. So yeah,
Okay,
chess
okay.
is not the only game I really like playing.
My goodness. So, um, do the this is what I'm asking myself sometimes, because there is a lot of talented young players out there. You're definitely one of them. Um, if you play those other strategy games, and do you think this helps you for your chess understanding, or is it just like something random which has no correlation to chess?
I mean, it's an interesting question. It is hard to compare because, yeah, they are much different games, but maybe a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I get you. Okay. You won, you're 11 years and you won plenty of titles. You are,
Yeah.
for example, a double world chess champion in Rapid and Blitz. Is that correct? Yeah.
Yeah.
And but that's the list goes on like this. If I look at your Wikipedia, it's like the entries are stacking up. For example, you also won a 10-minute game against Francisco Vallejo Pons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you look at all your accomplishments, which one was the greatest so far in your
I
career?
think so far, double world champion was, yeah, the best when I was 8 years old and I won under 10 age category. So, yeah, I think so far it's the best.
Definitely 8 years old. Was it a close call or did you dominate the whole time?
I mean, I got soul, I think, winning both. So, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice one. And you also recently became a candidate master, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm a little bit. What is actually a candidate master? Can you please explain?
Yeah, candidate master is when you reach a feed rating of 2,200, and I recently reached it.
Well, congratulations for that. So, have you played over the board in the last 2 years? Because it was a bit difficult, of course.
Yeah, a bit, not much as before, but yeah, a bit.
Do you prefer over the board, or is online chess your world?
I like both. They are completely different things. Yeah, both are good for me.
Yeah, absolutely understandable. I also can see, of course, not only your rapid and blitz skills are fabulous, but also your bullet skills. You're very, very fast with the mouse. Do you have like a special equipment, or do you just have like you just know how to move the pieces quickly?
I just know how to move pieces, and yeah, I'm trying to move as fast as possible.
Nice one. Okay, so let me ask you one more last thing, and then I'm very, very looking forward to you sharing one of your favorite games, of your favorite chess games. Um, when you're streaming, you have over 6,000 people following you on Twitch, over 3,000 on YouTube. It's growing on a daily basis. How do you prepare for this? Do you, because you're always in a good mood. You're always happy. This cannot be, can it?
I don't know. For me, I'm always happy, and everything is going great.
But the question or the reason I'm asking is because sometimes, so when I'm losing some games in a row, like 3-4 games in a row, my mood is changing a little bit, and like, oh, come on, what's going on? And I know people who are the word, rage quit, right? When they're getting like really angry. How do you have you ever been like angry because you're losing too many games, or do you?
I mean, I sometimes was, but usually it's not the case. I'm always trying to never give up and have smile on the face.
Wow, okay, great attitude. Well done for doing the stream for such a long time and keeping it up.
Thanks.
So everybody who's watching this, make absolutely sure to look at his videos. It's great entertainment. Of course, I'm a subscriber and I've been watching a couple of videos in the last couple of weeks, so it's a lot of fun. And you're doing a lot of with Chessbase too, which is of course a nice thing after all. Now, let us jump to your absolute, or not absolute, but one of your favorite games. Yeah, you can share the screen and we can take a look at it together.
Let's do it. Yeah, so this is the game. As you can see, it was recently played.
Oh yeah, that's not long ago, in August.
Yeah.
And against Valery Shalimov. Is that a young one too, or?
No. He's quite old. So yeah, I really enjoy this game. So let's get into it, I think.
Absolutely. Let me quickly, okay, I'll make our pictures a little bit larger. And of course, if you want, the board is below, and you can replay the game while we're taking a look at it in the video. Nice layout, by the way. I like that. Okay, here we go. So you're white.
Yeah.
So
So the game starts off with e4.
okay, is this one of your favorite openings, e4,
Yeah.
or?
I like playing everything, so yeah, I'm fine.
Unbelievable. Okay.
So vary a bit. So yeah, he played e6, and I replied with d4. So I was like getting ready for normal French and stuff.
Yes.
But he played c5.
Yeah.
Then takes knight f3 takes main like count variation in Sicilian. A6, bishop d3, just developing. Bishop c5, he attacked my knight. So of course knight b3 is one of the key moves, but I like bishop e3 here. D6. So e5 was technically an idea, yes. So, and my knight on d4 was a little weakness, so I decided to play c3. He played e5, and here, yeah, that was an interesting moment. I played knight c2, but there was a move knight f5, and if he takes, I cannot take on f5, because then he can take on e3, for example, yeah? And then this is a bit weird pawn structure, so I don't really enjoy it.
I gotcha, yeah.
I didn't see knight f5 during the game. It felt for me a bit way too aggressive. And yeah, main move here is bishop, not main, but the best move is bishop c5, which I didn't see.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's a small in-betweener. If he goes for d takes c, then takes, queen e2, and as you can see, my idea is to castle, knight d2 and longside castle, and these two pawns are really weak, so it's hard for him to defend them.
True.
But if after bishop c5 he would play bishop g6, there is bishop a3, and as you can see, idea knight d2, knight c4, and attack d6 pawn, so yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, so early. Okay, good.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, e5 was not the best move. As you can see here, I type knight f6 is the most common move. Basically, because e5 creates a weakness. Yeah.
Indeed. Okay.
But I played knight c2 instead of knight f5.
Oh, fair enough, I guess. I mean, it looks good too, after all. So.
Yeah, he played knight d7. Then I castled because just need to finish development.
Yeah.
He also did the same, knight d2. Basically, this pawn may have been a weakness. So, whoopsie doopsie. That's an accident. So castle, and here I played a very good move. I really enjoyed during the game is b4. Basically, making a decision for him to move his bishop. He has to take.
That is interesting. Yes. Okay. I like that. Yeah, so going to a7 is a bit uncomfy, even b6. So he's probably taking you give him, you are kind of giving the way of how the game is going in your way, yeah.
Yeah, because basically bishop a7, you could have just take, and then you just wasted a tempo with rook a7.
Yeah, true.
And yeah, basically I think white b4 is a really great move, because I'm given a choice, and he has to move bishop away. And then this pawn is a big weakness, as you can see.
Yeah.
So I took back with the knight, of course. In c7.
Nice squares. This knight is good.
And here a3 is an interesting move. I'm sacrificing a pawn, but as you will see later, it's not a big issue. Pretty much. Yeah.
I didn't even see that for a second. Yeah. That looks like you missed it, but it was, of course, planned from your end. Yeah. Okay.
There was a move, which is rook c1, which is interesting. And then rook d8 plays c4. Though I'm giving him d4 outpost, but I don't have any weaknesses there.
Yeah.
So it's not really a square he wants to go to.
Okay, nice. So I get the plan now, what you were trying to fix here. Okay.
Yeah, then basically the line could have continued like queen b6, then projecting the pawn with a3, a5, and queen b3. And here, as you can see, I wrote, I'm slightly better because I have more space, and he has weaknesses.
Yeah, this weakness on d6, you will at one point just get there, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But okay, in the game I played a3. As you can see, I marked it as an interesting move.
Oh, I actually cannot say. I have our camera in front of it. Yeah, that
Oh,
is indeed an interesting move. Yes.
okay. Yeah. So, okay, b5 was a mistake from him, in my opinion. Um,
So, so what happens if he takes, if I may ask?
yeah, let's see. If he takes, I have knight dc4, and queen is somewhat trapped.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, very uncomfy. There's d4 and yeah, and the great initiative. You will win the pawn for sure. Nice. Okay, good. So it was, yeah.
So there was an idea, like for example, knight f5 even, if he, for example, somehow managed to not give away the pawn, and then
Yes,
knight f5, and then rook c1 and queen is trapped.
indeed.
so,
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah.
basically, yeah. So g6 basically preventing knight f5, rook c1, forcing queen to go to d4,
hmm
then bishop c2, basically get trade queens or win a pawn. And after b5, I just take. And here I'm much better because, yeah, he doesn't have many, yeah, his pieces are very passive, so I'm much better.
Nice. Okay. But unfortunately, he didn't fall for that line.
Yeah, but he
I
played
would
b5.
have.
b5 is a mistake. The best move in the position was a5. Because you see, after b5, a6 is a weakness.
Yeah.
So a5 was a move to get rid of this pawn, and it would be more or less equal position. So yeah, but he played b5, and c4 is a great move, breaking his really good pawn structure technically.
Yeah.
And then he took, of course, I took knight dc4, and now he has two weaknesses, as you can see, d6 is e1 and a6 is e1.
Wow. Okay. So you even, yeah, now you created from one weakness, you created two weaknesses, and he
Yeah.
cannot take care of all of them. Although, yeah, a6 at the moment is well protected, but not for long, probably. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's why. Yeah, that's why b5 was a mistake, as you can see.
Poof.
Yeah, yeah, knight b6, rook c1. I protected the knight. We traded, and then knight b6. And now my idea is to take the bishop, and then the pawn on a6 is a really big weakness.
Perfect.
So he played bishop g4, and I replied with queen b3. That was a mistake. Queen d2 would have been much better.
Oof.
Yeah, because queen d2, rook a b8, and rook c6. And as you can see, queen is typed after queen d2 is much better because it keeps a hidden pressure on d6 pawn.
Okay. Okay. Wow, but that is hard to spot. I
Yeah,
mean, even the move rook to c6 is very difficult to
yeah.
find, in my opinion. Maybe you saw this earlier already. Yeah.
No, I didn't see it, and as you can see here, I'm completely winning
Yeah.
because a6 will fall. So yeah, but okay, queen b3, bishop e6, queen a4, rook a7, and here I played rook c6. It's an inaccuracy, not the best move, because yeah, basically he has d5, and he got rid of one of the weaknesses, as you can see. Yeah, I took go for rook fd1 instead of rook c6, and now if he tries d5,
Yeah.
I can take,
Oh,
and take,
beautiful.
and then this, and that's I'm a pawn up.
Nice
So
little
what next?
tactic. Yeah. This game is
Yeah,
over basically almost. Yeah.
yeah.
Nice.
Okay, rook 6, not the best move and not the worst move. He played d5. I took, he took, and I took. Here, that's a big variation. I typed queen c2 was much better than knight d5. It wasn't better though, but it was interesting because now h7 is a weakness, and yeah.
My goodness, you like creating weaknesses, don't you?
Yeah, but I didn't really find this move during the game. And if you play knight f4, that's the best move for him.
Uh-huh.
Just sacking a pawn, and then bishop e4, get my bishop away, and queen g5.
Oops.
And for the pawn, he got a huge compensation, didn't he?
That looks fairly unpleasant for white out of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's wow. Okay. Did you calculate this during the game?
No, I actually didn't. I just played knight d5 almost immediately.
Yeah.
Because, yeah.
I think that's a very okay to play that immediately.
Yeah. Basically, I checked. Queen c2 isn't better. Knight d5, they're more or less the same on. Yeah, because knight d5 takes, and e5 and a6 is a weakness. So he got rid of d6 weakness, but he got e5 weakness technically.
Yes, true.
So queen b7, I played rook f c1, taking the c file fully. He played queen a8. That was actually a mistake. He just had to go for bishop g2, and then rook c7. If he takes, his bishop is going to fall, so that's much worse for him. But he would have played queen f3, takes, this, and then it's a perpetual, so...
That doesn't look perpetual at all, but it is.
Yeah, so basically if I go to g2 h1 or somewhere there, it's a complete draw because queen e4, queen g6.
Yeah.
And if I go here, it is risky like this, and if I go here, rook falls immediately, so that's not super good.
Yeah, let's not try that. Exactly, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he played queen e8.
So how come he didn't take on g2? What do you think went through his mind? Did he calculate something wrongly, or did he think the threat rook to c7 was too big?
Yeah, I think he maybe just didn't see that this is a perpetual.
Yeah.
Basically, I guess during the game it's really hard to see
Absolutely. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so basically he needs to calculate bishop g2 and then get this position and understand that that's a draw. So that was really hard to find.
So he prepared taking on g2 by getting the queen to a8. Okay, gotcha.
But queen c2. It created another weakness.
Oh no! Oh yeah, I mean, good for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
And here, as you can see, if you would take, I would play rook c8, and taking is not good for him because he would be lost because of back rank mate.
Back rank mate, yeah.
And if queen b7 just takes on h7,
and we win another game.
But okay, he played d4. Here, rook c8. Look at this move.
Oh my! Wait a second. Now I have to take a deeper look at this. So e4 is the direct threat. You're taking takes. Wow! What on earth? You played this one? So of course he cannot take back. That is clear. I mean, he cannot take back the rook. But what happens if he takes the bishop, which looks very logically?
Yeah, let's get to that. Yes. It was in the game. I took the queen, of course. He took my queen. And as you can see, I won an exchange after all these captures.
Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Yeah.
But okay, bishop b3. Here I really liked, my plan was to get rid of this pawn, even sacrifice an exchange back, and get completely win a rook endgame for that. But okay, I got working to do this plan. Bringing my king over, because otherwise back ranks and it's not so good. Okay, rook e6, rook d3, attacking the bishop. Only move for him is bishop a4, technically, because, pawn would fall otherwise. Rook here, this, and just sacking an exchange.
Wow.
Basically. And going to a completely win rook endgame.
What do you mean this is a completely win rook endgame? I'm an amateur, but is this a position like you have the two pawns on A3 and B4 against A6, and you would say now okay, I won this game if I play it correctly.
Yeah, it is, because as you can see, I am creating a passer.
Yeah.
His rook is forced to be there. And now, slowly I created a second weakness. So now I have another passer. And his rook just doesn't have enough time to cover both. And if he moves rook somewhere away, my king can go here. And then the pawn will just promote. So that's the sin.
Wow. Well done. My goodness.
Okay, king f8, rook c3. Basically, idea to go back, as you usually want to promote pawns.
Exactly, behind the pawn, yeah.
He played rook b6. I played rook b3. These. I started getting my king up. Here, king e5, because I understood that if I go to c5, he has 2 pieces, so it's going to be harder to win. So I went here. Rook e6, king f4, rook e1. So he decided to change plans, that the rook is going to protect one side and king other side.
He tried to swindle you a bit, I guess, yeah.
Yeah. This h5, and here rook b5 is a big blunder from me, which, now position is drawn.
Wait, what? This is a drawn position? Okay,
yeah.
So the king goes to c6, I guess, or?
No. It actually, if king c6,
then you just push forward, right? Oh,
yeah.
No, what am I doing? So, what, this is drawn?
Yeah, as you can see, the only move f6. And king cannot go further. And if I go king f5, my pawn is going to fall, and that's not good at all for me.
Can't. That f6?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, but oh my goodness, this is crazy. So it wasn't completely won.
No, it was. I just had to go for king g5.
I got you.
Basically, okay. Yeah, h6 idea, and if f5 play rook b4 and rook h4 and push the pawn. So I thought both win, but I didn't see f6.
Me neither. Never in my life. Wow.
Yeah, but I understood that I was winning, so I didn't want to draw. I tried my best to win, and it did turn out. Let's play rook here. So I was hunting his rook a bit, triangulation, rook h1 here, and this is a blunder. Rook g3 is a big blunder, which, now position is completely lost for him.
This is going over my horizon completely, but it's very, very cool how you're explaining this. So this is a blunder. So actually he should have stayed on the H file with his rook, or? Yeah,
because basically I made the long variation, f5. I typed an easy draw. Maybe it's not so easy, but after you see that it's draw, it is simple. So he just brings his king. Don't go away from H file, because otherwise I would get my rook there, and that's over. This H6, and basically my king is here, and I just cannot go out.
Yeah. Oh wow. Okay. So unfortunately for him, unfortunately, good for you. He played rook g3, and then you can go to h2 with the king, I assume.
Yeah, and then here I'm saying like, no, you cannot go to h file again. Now rook b2, and if he even tries to go here, h2.
This is so cool. Nice.
So right now, basically, the game is being won by like literally only moves f5. Rook h2, this. I have to push, otherwise it's a draw.
Yeah.
He plays rook b6. Only way is to push to save the pawn. He checks me.
Oh my god. King g2?
Yeah. Then
f3. Yeah.
King g3. Otherwise, if king g1, there would
another
be
check.
F2, look at this. And king f2, rook h2, I'm lost. And rook f2, he just takes it as a draw. Absolutely insane.
Wow. That is insane.
Yeah, but king g3 wins.
So what happens after f2 exactly? Let me and for you at home, if you want to think about this for a second, how does white actually win this? Because this so stop the video. I think I know it. No, it doesn't. No, what is it? Is it H? No, it doesn't work. What? I don't know it. How does white win this?
Yeah, so basically takes, he promotes, I promote.
You promote. Oh my god.
Yeah, so I wrote, now black has some checks, but they're going to be over soon. So he checks. I basically should go to my queen and rook, because there's only cowards for...
You will hide, yeah.
Yeah, this, he keeps checking me, but I keep running. Here, king g6 would have been a faster way. And if he would check me here, I would have king f7, this, and queen g7, rook e7, and queen f5, queen f6.
Unstoppable, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, after queen e6, I would just have queen f6, and that's over. Yeah, but he gave a check on e8. I didn't find king g6, so it was a bit longer way. But okay, queen e8, king h7, check here, and burn my rook. here, check, this. I was like already during game, I mean, I was like 10 minutes left, and I was like, is it even winnable? Because he was checking me
Yeah,
so
yeah,
much.
yeah, exactly. It is terrible, terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, check, king h7, not king g7, because there, I mean, probably he would just repeat, right? And king here,
Yeah.
this. So king h7, here, rook h6, this, king g7, check here, this, and that's the position. Could have
Which you
get a
wanted.
bit
Yeah.
faster. Yeah. And basically here he resigned. So I think absolutely amazing game. I lost the advantage, but I still won.
Wow, this is so cool. What I also you can that was really really nice. Thank you. You can unshare the screen. I want to talk with you
Okay.
about this game quickly because what I like is that I guess every chess player who is a bit serious about chess does this too. But you're very you know when you made some mistakes or you were analyzing it from both sides very fair. You weren't like, well, I did this, but probably I would have won. You were
Yeah.
just like, that could have happened. Unfortunately, this was not
Yeah.
the best idea and stuff like this. So you're very, very humble, although you have all this chess power. So yeah, I mean, Tikhon, this was absolutely fascinating, and I really, really enjoyed this interview with you and the
Thanks.
game analysis. So, yeah, I hope we can do a lot more in the future. So much is said. There is probably going to be some program happening. I won't give away too much, but maybe we start already in February. Let's see about that. And yeah, as I mentioned already, check out Tikhon's YouTube, subscribe on Twitch. And yeah, it's super entertaining. It's a lot of fun, and it's always giving yourself some good mood too, because that guy, he has a good mood all the time. So thanks a lot for watching, and thank you, Tikhon.
Bye.
Bye bye.